எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம் நண்பர்களே. இன்றைக்கி வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம சேனலோட முதல் மார்வல் ஃபியூச்சர் ஃபைட் லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீமுக்கான ரியாக்ஷன் வந்து கொடுக்க போகிறோம். நீங்கள் விருப்பப்பட்டதுனால தான் நான் வந்து இந்த வீடியோ போடுறேன். நான் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த ஏபிஎஸ் ரீவொர்க் வீடியோவில் கேட்டிருந்தேன். நீங்கள் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு 25 பேர் வந்து வேணும் ரியாக்ஷன் கொடுங்க லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீம்னு கேட்டதால தான் நான் வந்து இந்த வீடியோ பண்ணுறேன். அதே நேரத்தில் நீங்கள் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீம் ரியாக்ஷன் வீடியோவுக்கு நீங்கள் 50 லைக் தாண்டி போச்சுன்னா தான் நான் அடுத்தடுத்த லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீம் ரியாக்ஷன்லாம் பண்ணுவேன். ஓகேங்களா? ஓகே, வாங்க லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீம் ரியாக்ஷனை வந்து பார்த்துருவோம்.
We have some really cool characters to talk about. The first of which is Scarlet Spider, aka Ben Reilly. By the way, he is not a uniform. He is a full-fledged character. Thank you very much.
Scarlet
and
Spider.
We also have Morbius, the living vampire, coming to you. Please note that when we show you game footage, this is not a final build and things are subject to change. And with that, we also have some new uniforms coming for Doctor Strange and Dormammu, and perhaps some other surprises along those lines as well.
Dormammu uniform.
There are also some improvements coming to Alliance Battle Extreme and the new Danger Room Extreme. There are also some other cool improvements that are going to be coming to the game, and for that we're going to need some help. We're gonna need Cage.
Oh, Cage. தலைவர் வந்துட்டாரு.
All right, everyone. Cage. He's my friend and yours. Welcome back, Cage. Glad to have you here. We have a lot to discuss today.
Hi, Kim. Certainly glad to be back for the V640 update. Always fun to see you, and of course, you guys as well. So, we're hoping you guys will enjoy the content for this update.
Yes, but before we get to that, I wanted to ask you if you found out any more about those weird characters who have been popping up in the stream and being very annoying and disruptive to my job and what I want to talk about.
Oh.
Yeah, we always apologize on behalf for everyone regarding those matters. We are looking into it. Actually, I wrote up a report regarding some of the recent cases we've had. Have you had a chance to check it out?
Yes. I have read your report.
Okay. Well, anyway, so we're looking into it. We always apologize for interruptions such as this. We know you guys prefer to see content based on the game, so we're going to go ahead and continue on. So sorry, Kim, go ahead and continue.
All right. Let's talk about our new characters. First, starting with Scarlet Spider.
So our first new character being added to the V640 update is a new character, not in a uniform, and that is the Scarlet Spider. So Kim, what can you tell us about the Scarlet Spider?
Like you said, he is not a uniform. He is his own character. That is what Ben Reilly wants you to know he is, despite being a clone of Peter Parker. He has taken up residence in Las Vegas to set himself apart from the New York scene.
That's right. Okay, so here we are. We have the Scarlet Spider. So similar to the other Spider characters, Scarlet Spider is a speed type. His passive skill, Cell Mutation, makes him immune to stun and webbing effects, while his Tier 2 ability will actually buff his fellow allied characters who have the Spider Suit stat.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and move on to his actual skills.
All right.
So skill number 1 is the Spider Punch. Here Ben webs up a target and then slices past the enemy, and then rebounds back to deliver a punch. So now we have skill number 2, which is kind of a bit of a fun one. This is the webbing bombardment. As you can see, jumps back and forth over the target and barrages them multiple times to web them up. He then finishes them up with another rain of web from above and delivers another spider punch.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
So for skill number 3, next we have the Instinctive Blow. Here Ben is crouched and paused and waiting for the enemy to strike. As you can see, once he's hit, he delivers a webbing counterattack. This attack also grants him a variety of buffs, healing, attack and defense buffs, and also as well as the accumulate true damage stat.
At first, I thought he was charging up, but then spider senses. That's good.
Right. He's actually lying in wait, and then once you touch him, get it.
Perfect.
So for skill number 4, we have the Spider Mine Detonation skill. As you can see, Ben propels up above the enemy and then webs everyone else around him through the use of mines. Once detonated, the mines actually decrease enemy defenses and causes them to be stunned.
That had a bigger radius than I thought it would.
Yeah, it actually has, you can see, just so many different enemies webbed up. And lastly on the list, we have the Scarlet Explosion. Why is it called a Scarlet Explosion? Because he webs in a tank.
Okay.
After he summons in a tank,
Bulldozer,
he rubs in a tank,
bulldozer கொண்டு
and then
வந்துட்டாங்க.
crushes it, it causes an explosion. Enemies then receive burn damage,
நல்லா
while
இருந்துச்சு
Scarlet Spider
பார்க்கிறதுக்கு,
actually
but
receives
கொஞ்சம்
buff
வந்து
crystals.
லைட்லி ஃபெமிலியரான ஒரு
And
விஷயம்
does
தான்.
some
பட்
cool gymnastic
நார்மலா
moves.
ஏரோப்ளேன் கொண்டு வருவாங்க,
No
ஹெலிகாப்டர்
helicopters
கொண்டு
in
வருவாங்க,
this.
இந்த புல்டோசர்
That's
கொண்டு
right,
வந்திருக்காங்க.
tanks are not helicopters.
ஓகே,
Just the tank.
Just want to put that out there.
கரெக்ட்
doesn't
கரெக்ட்
with the Scarlet
கரெக்ட்
Spider.
கரெக்டா சொன்னேன்.
All right,
ஹெலிகாப்டர்
moving
கிடையாது தான்,
on
அதுக்கு
to
பதிலா
our
நீங்க
next
புல்டோசர் கொண்டு
character.
வந்திருக்கீங்க.
Hey, Cage, did you change your
Okay.
shirt?
ஓகே,
No.
கேஷ்.
Huh, must be me.
சேஞ்ச் பண்ணா.
Okay, well, our next
T-shirt.
character
Huh?
is Morbius, the
Morbius.
living vampire.
Yes,
That's
Morbius.
right. The next new character I just mentioned on our list is the living vampire, Michael Morbius. And for the agents who don't know who he is, Kim, what can you tell us?
Well, he is a doctor, or maybe he was a
ரொம்ப
doctor,
யோசிக்கிற
but he
மாமி,
attempted to
ரொம்ப
cure his
யோசிக்கிற.
lifelong blood disease with an experimental vampire bat science procedure that went awry, and now he finds himself stuck between the world of the living and the dead as a vampire.
Rough.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
All right, now let's go ahead and see him in game.
All right.
So
Okay.
Morbius is a combat
Morbius.
character. His passive vampiric skin actually
Okay, he
provides
looks
super armor while
ரொம்ப
also increasing his
terror
defenses.
அப்படி.
While his tier
Okay.
2 thirst for blood skill increases skill and additional damage while also reducing damage received.
Okay.
Very cool.
First is the
Awakening
relentless claw,
character.
where Morbius slices and dices his targets while inflicting stun and bleed,
Okay.
which is to be expected, of
Nice.
course,
First skill
from
okay,
a
நல்லா தான்
vampire.
இருக்கு.
So after crouching to warm up his fatal uppercut skill, Morbius swings upward, delivering a flurry of bloody slashes that decreases his prey's defenses.
Okay.
They are just bleeding everywhere.
Decent skill.
All over the place. Nasty.
Okay.
After teleporting behind his enemies, Morbius lets loose a vampiric roar, charming his enemies and consuming their health. Hence the skill is appropriately
Oh,
named
nice.
Vampire's Wrath.
Nice.
It's just very disorienting.
Charm effect. Nice.
Skill 4 is the Blood-Drenched Bite, a cinematic skill where Morbius actually slashes and dashes back and forth
Morbius,
between his targets,
செமையா இருக்குல்ல
drinking the
first
blood
skill.
and using it to fuel his buff
வேற level.
attack.
Nice. வாயிலிருந்து blood வர மாதிரி
The next
கொடுத்திருக்காங்க.
vampiric
ரொம்பவே
skill
நல்ல
is
ஒரு
the Shadow
அழகா வந்து
Slice. After
வடிவமைச்சிருக்காங்க.
disappearing into the
Fifth skill.
shadows, he quickly claws at the enemy a multitude of times.
Oh,
You can see by the
wow.
time he's through, his prey is
செம.
actually
வேற level
stunned,
தான் சொல்லணும்.
bleeding,
Fifth skill
and
நல்ல ஒரு
defenses.
டேமேஜ் இருக்க மாதிரி இருக்கு. Okay.
Classic vampire.
So in addition to this new character, we have a bit more of a treat for all of you. So Morbius actually has an awakened skill, but he's not the only one that will be having an awakened skill in this update. But first, let's go ahead and
really?
continue to discuss about Morbius.
Okay.
So,
இன்னொரு
as you mentioned, the
character-க்கு
living
நம்மளுக்கு awakening
vampire,
இருக்க போகுது.
along with his
Blade-ஆ
companions
இருக்குமோ?
Moon Knight and Elsa Bloodstone,
see.
are all going to be given awakened skill.
Okay.
Let's see how they look first.
Awesome.
Nice.
Moon Knight. Okay.
This is
அதுக்கப்புறம்
totally
எல்சா
a lot
பெல்ஸ்டோன்.
going
இவங்க
on.
ரெண்டு பேருக்குமே awakening இருக்க போகுது மாதிரி சொல்றாங்க.
As you can see,
பார்க்கலாம்.
after Morbius kind of
Nice.
emerges from the shadows, Moon Knight and Bloodstone actually join the fray, riddling enemies with a storm of bullets, voracious vampire marks, and his crest, and of course Moon Knight's iconic crescent darts. When starting the skill, you can actually see Morbius uses hypnosis to lure the enemy kind of like still, and that allows both Moon Knight and Elsa
Wow.
to come in and then basically mow them down.
Okay.
Awesome. Teamwork.
Wow.
So the developers actually gave
உண்மையிலே
us a
ரொம்ப
couple
ஒரு
of little notes
ஸ்ட்ராங்கான
with this
ஒரு
character.
awakening skill
So they
மாதிரி தான்
say to
தெரியுது
use the
மோர்பியஸ்க்கு
vampire
நல்ல
buff
ஒரு
to
டேமேஜ்
recover
இருக்க
your
மாதிரி இருக்கு.
HP,
சூப்பர்.
proceed to battle in a form that reduces the enemy's HP. They also recommend linking other skills after receiving the buff from his vampiric effect after using his third skill. The recommended skill combination is 3, 5, 4, and 2.
3, 5,
Very good,
4,
Cage.
and
Thank
2.
you for that.
Okay,
That was
skill
awesome.
rotation.
But let's move on to our new uniforms. Who's first?
So first up on
Doctor
our list
Strange.
is Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Maybe you can help me with this, Kim. Stephen Strange
Oh,
has a
yeah.
new spacesuit.
Nice.
Yes
Doctor
and no.
Strange.
So you may
பார்க்க
think of the word
மரணபங்கமா இருக்கு
spacesuit
அப்படியே
to
ரொம்ப
me
அழகா
like
வந்து
what an astronaut
வடிவமைச்சிருக்காங்க.
wears.
பார்க்க ரொம்ப ரொம்ப
But
அழகா
this
இருக்கு
is
அப்படியே.
what Doctor Strange
nice.
wears when he's in space. And this comes from the 2018 run of Doctor Strange. And he is pictured wearing this on several of the covers of the issues. It's his uniform from this run, which does take place in space where he is seeking more magic.
No. So now that definitely makes it more clear. I understand it now. Thank you.
Well, let's see what he can do.
Skill
so Doctor Strange's space suit features
skill
four
அதே
new
skill மாதிரி தான்
skills.
இருக்கு கொஞ்சம் அனிமேஷன் சேஞ்ச்
The
பண்ணிருக்காங்க
first skill
அவ்வளவுதான்
isn't anything new. The second skill is the dimensional shatter.
Nice.
You can see Strange
Price
actually
மாதிரி
wants
வந்து
the
அப்படியே
dimension
சொல்லிட்டு அடிக்கிற
into
மாதிரி
glass
கொடுத்திருக்காங்க
and shatters it over the enemy.
செமையா இருக்கு
This reflects enemies' attacks while also locking his opponents
சூப்பர்
in the time freeze.
ஓகே
And it makes a mess.
For his third skill, Strange relies on his former skills as a surgeon to summon blades and deliver scalpel-precise strikes to his enemies, increasing the speed while also causing his foes to be locked in time freeze. This is referred to as the scalpel slice. For the Conjurer's Beam, Doctor Strange uses his magic to reach enemies from a wider range. Enemies struck by this attack will be left stunned. If you look closer, you can see enemies in the background being caught in blast too.
Nice.
I love the way it looks. Portals!
Now, of course, we can't have a fifth Doctor Strange skill without making it look a little cinemagraphically trippy. So let's take a look at this one first.
I love it. Make it trippy. Oh, they're doing it. They're doing what I want.
Wow.
Neat, right?
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
So this is the Vishanti destruction. This skill reduces the cooldown of all your other skills down to 1 second, while making him briefly immune to damage and, of course, buffing his overall stats. The recommended skill combination the devs actually provided us, they recommend using skills 5, 4, 3, and 2. So once again, that's skills 5, 4, 3, and 2.
I can remember that.
Okay, 5, 4,
Right,
3,
so moving
and 2.
on. Of course, players have long been waiting for their favorite universal ruler of the Dark Dimension to be improved. And now, for the V640 update, Dormammu is back, not only with a new uniform, but with a tiny little bit more, which we'll showcase later on. But for now, Kim, what can you tell us about his Damnation uniform?
Well, this is what he wears in the comic series. I don't want to spoil it too much, but Doctor Strange and Dormammu find themselves in a very similar predicament, and Doctor Strange comes to Dormammu to bargain.
செமையா இருக்கு. Wow, wow, wow. ரொம்ப நான் எதிர்பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கேன் Dormammu. Yes, yes. ஒரு
So as you can see now, Dormammu is back and
நல்ல ஒரு
with
விஷயம்.
6 new skills.
Tier 3,
Starting from the top is
Tier 3
Dread
நமக்கு கொடுக்க
Crystals.
போறாங்க Dormammu.
Using his dark powers, Dormammu summons a line of crystals towards the enemy, pushing them back, and anyone caught is left bleeding and stunned. Next up on the list is the Blade of Faultine. So with a single swipe of his Faultine sword, his foes are snared and forced to burn as their fire resistance is decreased.
Pretty cool.
For the planetary collision, Dormammu brings forth a planet to envelop his targets, ensnaring them and causing paralysis. Again, we'll take a look at it one more time.
You know,
And then forces it down onto his enemies.
that's a lot for a number 3 skill, I will say.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with all his skills with this uniform. So the next attack is the Faultine Wildfire. So in this attack, fire surrounds both Dormammu and his foes in flames. As a percentage of attacks are reflected off Dormammu, enemies become fractured as their fire resistance is continually debuffed.
It looks cool. I like how it looks like he's summoning the flames up with his sword.
A lot of fire involved.
I like fire.
Skill number 5 is the Dark Dimension Beam. Again, another big attack. Let's just see how it plays out first.
Whoa.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, as you can see, after growing in size, Dormammu fillets his enemies alive.
செமையா இருந்துச்சு நண்பர்களே. அப்படியே வந்து பெருசாகி வந்து அப்படியே வந்து நெருப்பு கக்குறாரு.
It's off the wall.
ரொம்ப சூப்பரா இருந்துச்சுன்னா சொல்லணும்.
It's just amazing.
Wow.
For a cinematic skill like this, it's almost like it's already a T3.
Cinematic skill. Yes, கண்டிப்பா பார்க்க அப்படிதான் இருந்துச்சு.
No, it's not. So for the V640 update, the Lord of Chaos has now been granted the badge of T3.
All right.
Let's take a look.
T3. Okay. Wow.
Whoa. Oh no.
Nice. Whoa.
Oh no. That's us. That's us, Cage.
Too much going on here. There's too much to keep track of. So after potently increasing his attack, he clutches the wall with his warm, dark fingers and then decimates everyone. I'm talking fear, stun, silence, burn, the works. There's so much going on here. It's a lot.
Hits பார்க்கறப்போ அந்த அளவுக்கு நல்ல ஒரு டைத்ரியா இருக்குமாங்கிறது கொஞ்சம் சந்தேகமா இருக்கு பட் நல்லா தான் இருக்கணும்.
So the developers actually helped us out and they helped us
1600 cc full ஒரு டைத்ரியா தான் வந்து நம்ம Dormammu.
According to them, their tip is it is recommended to use skill 4 to give the enemy a fire resistance reduction effect and then link it with another skill.
ரொம்ப
They also say he is a strong character in PvP due to his
Okay,
reflection
அவங்களே
and
சொல்லிட்டாங்க
passive
டோர்மாமா வந்து
resurrection.
PvPக்கு
In order to
நல்லா
maximize
இருப்பாரு,
true
அதாவது
damage,
டைம்லைன்
you
பேட்டில் நல்லா
must use
இருப்பாருங்கிற
the fourth
சொல்லியிருக்காங்க.
skill,
ஓகே,
fire
எந்த அளவுக்கு
resistance
ஸ்ட்ராங்காக
reduction.
இருப்பாங்கிறத பார்ப்போம்.
And for the recommended skill rotation, they recommend using skill 4, 5, and then follow it up with 3.
Very good.
And there you have it. New character, new costumes, and a new T3.
Okay, we've gone over the new characters and all the uniforms. Or have we?
No, we still have plenty. We still have plenty more. So we'll have new uniforms for actually 3 other characters.
Okay.
As you can see in the current code for V640, Moon Knight will also be getting a uniform. Woohoo! And similar to the Warrior of the Sky, Morbius, Moon Knight, and also Bloodstone will each have their own awakening skill that'll actually be tied to one another.
அவங்களுக்கு வந்து awakening skill
Other
கொடுத்திருக்காங்க.
uniforms players can look forward to down the line are for Ghost Rider and Blade.
Yes,
so
man.
similar to Ice Man and Ms. Marvel, these will be released at a later time during the update.
All right, part of the Damnation super team to save Doctor Strange and the Avengers.
So we look forward to seeing how you guys will react to it.
Very good, very good.
Super. ஓகே, இதை பார்த்துருவோம் எப்படி இருக்குங்கிறத. நைஸ் கைஸ். பெருசாக யூனிஃபார்ம் வந்து காமிக்கவே இல்லை. ஓகே, பிளேட். Where is Ghost Rider?
All right, that was awesome seeing all of our favorite characters in action.
Okay.
But that's not
Ghost
all we
Rider,
have because there
Moon
are
Knight, இவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும்
improvements
win month update ஆக
coming to
இருக்கிறதுக்கான
game modes.
வாய்ப்புகள்
Cage,
இருக்கு.
take it away.
That's right, Kim. We have new changes coming to game
Wait,
mode.
did you change your shirt again?
Anyway, we have new
என்ன
changes
யார்
coming
பண்ற?
to Alliance
மணியை மாத்திக்கிட்டே
Battle
இருக்கு அப்படி.
Extreme.
கடைசியில் ஒரு
Also
ட்விஸ்ட்
referred
வைக்க
to as
போறான்
Alliance
உங்களுக்கு ஏதோ
Battle
பார்க்கலாம்.
Extreme mode. So the developers wanted to add a new and challenging element to the game mode by expanding on how players counteract with the Frost Beast's Cry for Blood attack. So to further increase their high scores. So in a nutshell, the game mode will focus on 2 features. The first being new Frost Speed bosses. So each boss will have their own unique weakness. Also, exploiting the Frost Beast's weakness for a higher score. So each season, a new and different Frost Beast will be placed in the arena with a different look, attack style, and of course, weakness. Players will be encouraged to take advantage of each beast's weakness to earn a high score. Such weaknesses will include silence, paralysis, and burn. So we look forward to seeing how agents will react after experiencing the new version of Alliance Battle Extreme mode.
All right, agents, stick around because we will have hands-on gameplay of Alliance Battle Extreme later on in this stream.
That's right. So another extreme feature to be added in the update is the Danger Room Extreme. In this game mode, players can select any owned T3 or Transcendent potential character, experience higher difficulty bosses. The bosses will be the same as the normal Danger Room bosses, but with a little bit more difficulty. And great rewards will be removed. So this applies to both normal and extreme modes, as players will obtain daily participation rewards regardless of if they win or lose. The first victory, proficiency, and shield support rewards will still remain the same. So in order to unlock this game mode, agents will first need to meet 2 requirements. Those requirements are to first own 3 or more T3 or Transcendent potential characters, and to reach a specific proficiency level or higher for the normal Danger Room. Those will be clarified at a later time. These are just a few of the first steps that Marvel has taken to improve the games so fans of all levels will be able to enjoy it. So keep an eye out on that as well. In addition to that, we are also working on new changes for World Boss and the Alliance Conquest improvements. So we look forward to seeing your reactions to those as well.
All right, very good. Thanks, Cage. All right, here we go. All about the comics that inspired this update. The people in the hellish takeover of Las Vegas in the Damnation comic book series get their souls taken by Mephisto for even the most minor of sins. So minor that even good characters like Captain Marvel, Thor, and Falcon almost immediately get their souls taken away by Mephisto and become vessels for whatever he wants to do. And they look like Johnny Blaze after he became the Ghost Rider.
That's actually pretty interesting. In my report I mentioned earlier about the other different versions of me, I actually talked about Ghost Rider. Why don't you mention that part?
Ghost Rider.
I have something to admit to you, I didn't read your report.
சொல்லுங்க.
I'm sorry, it was really boring.
So you lied.
Yes.
That's
போய்
kind of a
சொல்லிட்டேன்.
sin. And didn't you just say that? Oh God!
ஐயோ.
You the spirit of vengeance?
ஐயோ.
I am the spirit of salesmanship.
Kim Ghost Rider.
What?
Mephisto had it all wrong trying to fight
Mephisto.
the Avengers and Doctor Strange. He should have welcomed them with open arms to the Hotel Inferno and all of its fabulous
Mephisto.
hell-themed amenities. And today, I am going to give you an exciting opportunity to buy a timeshare at the Hotel Inferno today for a limited time only rate. Why waste your vacation seeing the world with your loved ones when you can spend them in all the luxury of a timeshare in hell?
Mephisto.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that's a no. Sorry.
Kim Mephisto.
This vessel has failed me!
Are you okay, Kim?
செம்ம காமெடி.
When is it?
Are you okay?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna need a minute.
Okay.
Okay, that was
Okay, now Justin and Noah.
I hope Kim's okay.
She's been through worse. She has to stream with Cage every day. Whew.
That's true. All right, so
You can say like he's not here this time.
yeah, exactly. All right. Well, anyway, hey guys, we are back representing the Sneak Peek team to give you guys a sneak peek at this updated
I like that.
ABX game mode. Yeah.
ABX, okay.
What do you think of the changes, Justin?
I have not had a whole lot of hands-on time with it yet, but it's interesting. I like it's forcing you to use characters you might not always use in ABX, kind of add an extra level of planning out who you're going to use, opposed to just whatever restrictions are that day. Makes you think.
Yes, exactly. One thing to note.
Okay.
All right.
Justin.
You ready to be radical?
Nice.
Totally tubular, dude.
போதும் ரொம்ப இழிக்காத.
Anyway,
I
so
actually can't see anything. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Nice.
You win this race, Noah.
Dormammu வச்சு ப்ளே
Tap the
பண்றாங்க.
screen. Bring it on, Frost Beast.
Okay, Scarlet Spider.
Bring the fire.
Dormammu. Justin
Wait, yeah,
வந்து
he
பாத்தீங்கன்னா
definitely
Dormammu வச்சு ப்ளே
throws a
பண்றாரு. நோவா
planet.
வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா Scarlet Spider வச்சு ப்ளே
His
பண்றாங்க.
third skill.
யாரு நல்ல ஸ்கோர் பண்றாங்க
I mean,
அப்படிங்கறத
for one's
பாத்துருவோம்.
essentially some sort of ice dog.
கண்டிப்பா Dormammu தான் பண்ணுவாரு. ஏன்னா அவர் டயர் 3.
Yeah, exactly. How is it still standing?
I don't know. I'm right now. I'm trying to think of like the saying "fight fire with fire," but it just seems like it makes a lot more sense to fight ice with fire. So, I'm seeing how much
True.
that works. Yeah, I feel good about it.
Yeah,
Floor is lava. Like, what's an
This
ice
is-
dog gonna do with a floor of lava?
really
Pop the
ideal
furniture
at this
and furniture?
point.
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm waiting for this skill. Oh my god. I was
Something
trying
bad
to wait
happened
for
for
the
you? Great for
yes,
me.
yes.
Good, good, good.
I was waiting for a skill indicator to pop up for me to use the silence. Didn't see it. Oh, I see it now.
Oh,
Go. Did I do it?
okay. Dormammu has 2 moves of silence. It looks like
Okay.
his 6th
It-
and 5th. Sorry, his T3
ரெண்டு
Yeah,
பேருமே
and his 5th
Dormammu தான்
skill.
யூஸ் பண்றாங்க இப்ப.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw the fifth skill icon flash as well. Did I
Okay,
do it
good.
right? I don't
Okay,
know.
ரெண்டு பேரும் ஓரளவுக்கு ஈக்குவலா தான் இருக்காங்க. பட்
That's
நோவா
new.
கொஞ்சம் ஜஸ்டின் வந்து கொஞ்சம் லீட் பண்ணிருக்காரு.
What do you think of the look of the Frost Beast?
He looks pretty rad, man.
Yeah, he does. He got a bit of an upgrade.
And not only did he just kind of get a
Frosty
style
ஜஸ்டின்
change,
லீட்
he's
பண்ணிருக்கா அப்படி.
a little crisper
Okay.
looking.
Yep.
Like the textures look real solid. He's a good looking character model especially for a mobile game, man.
Oh, graphic designer talk there. Oh yeah, the textures are nice.
My life is visuals.
Oh man,
Silence him,
I
Dormammu.
missed that roar because but both of my skills are on cooldown. That's the tricky part. Is like you got to manage your cooldowns properly.
You do, especially if when I thought Dormammu's only move is T3. That's a nasty cooldown.
Yeah.
His fifth skill helps.
The skills are beautiful. I know that he is stacked. I feel like he is going to be a force to reckon with in both PvP and PvE. I'm not completely sure about PvP, but it looks like he's got penetration and a revive, so that can't be bad.
Ooh, if he has a revive, I wouldn't know. No one's stopping me.
If you died in ABX, I would be sad.
I know. I saw the flashing icon you were talking about. My team 3 was not ready.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, that's
okay.
That's kind of why I wanted to have Scarlet Spider on the team. But like, as cool as he is, I don't think his damage is just going to get anywhere near Dormammu. So
okay, Nova on the lead Nova ஜெயிக்க போறாரு.
I'm sure he's going to be great.
முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. Okay, 1.4 million வந்து Nova எடுத்துட்டாரு and then number Justin வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா 1.1 million எடுத்துட்டாரு. இத வச்சு நீங்க வந்து டிசைட் பண்ணனும் நண்பர்களே. இது வந்து அவங்களோட full build இல்லாம ஓரளவுக்கு டீசன்ட்டான build தான் அவங்க வந்து கேம் பிளே வந்து காமிச்சிருக்காங்க. பட் நம்ம நல்லா பில்ட் பண்றப்போ இன்னும் நல்லாவே வந்து ஸ்கோர் பண்ண முடியும். ஜஸ்ட் இவங்க வந்து ஒரு ஆவரேஜ் பில்ட் தான் நமக்கு வந்து காமிச்சிருக்காங்க. பட் ரேட் வந்து கொடுத்து பண்ணிருக்காங்க.
Just under 1.2.
இவங்க காமிக்கிறது நம்மளால வந்து பெட்டரா வந்து ஸ்கோர் பண்ண முடியும்.
Okay, well, that feels really good. Just in case you were wondering, like, how it feels to win, really good is the answer.
Yeah, I think I know how it feels to win, Noah.
It was like a long time ago, though, so I just thought you might have forgotten.
Time has no meaning.
But anyway, okay, guys, I hope that you enjoyed seeing a little bit of a peek at the new ABX mode. I think it's going to be interesting. I think it might change up the meta. Justin, what do you think?
People smarter than us will figure it out, and we'll just reap the benefits.
Exactly.
That's how I live my life.
Right. Okay, well, we'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed that. And back to Cajun Kim.
Good luck.
Okay.
Let's do it. This is the real comic segment. Today we're going to be talking about Doctor Strange Damnation from 2018 by Nick Spencer and Donny Cates. It is awesome, and I think you can get through it if you try really hard. It's not that long of a story, but it is very great for the punch. Basically, this happens right after Secret Empire, when Hydra Cap has leveled Las Vegas, leaving destruction everywhere, leaving people dead. Nothing has been fixed here, so Doctor Strange shows up while the Avengers are trying to figure out a battle plan. And he decides that he is going to fix the city for them. He raises the city back from the ashes. He brings people back to life. He reunites families. However, all this magic comes at a price, and that price is hell and Mephisto come to Las Vegas. They take it over. Mephisto pretty much makes the odds in his favor that if anyone commits even a minor sin, he gets to claim their soul right away, and that happens to all the Avengers. Doctor Strange once again tries to fix it. He gambles, he cheats, and then he loses, and his soul is then claimed by Mephisto as well. So who can do this? I mean, if everyone's soul gets claimed as soon as they do anything wrong in this area, they're done. They're fighting for the side of hell now. So Wong and Bats, by the way, is Doctor Strange's ghost dog, decide to work together and gather a team of souls who are damned or in some way dead to be able to fight the forces of hell. And that team includes Blade, Vampire Slayer, Elsa Bloodstone, Demon Hunter, Johnny Blaze, the Ghost Rider / Spirit of Vengeance, Moon Knight, a crazy person, and they all come together with some other team members, and they meet up with Ben Reilly. He is there, and he joins up with them to help fight the forces of hell, fight the Avenger Riders, and get Doctor Strange and everything back to the way it should be.
Wow, that's quite a team.
It is quite a team, and it is quite a task.
So with a team like that, can you tell me, do they actually succeed?
Find out in Doctor Strange Damnation, issues 1 through 4 from 2018.
Well, we'll definitely be looking forward to checking that out.
Yes. All right, everyone. That does it for us this time. Thank you so much for joining us for the V640 update inspired by Marvel Comics' Damnation. Doctor Strange
அது மேபி நம்ம வந்து மோர்பியஸாக இருக்கலாம். பட் ஸ்கார்லட் ஸ்பைடர் முழுக்க ஒரு பேவால் கேரக்டராக கூட இருக்கலாம். பட் எப்படி வேணாலும் மாறலாம். பட் ரெண்டுமே ஒரு பேவால் கேரக்டர் தான் இருக்க போகுது. ரெண்டு புது கேரக்டர் நம்மளுக்கு பேவால் கேரக்டர் போகிறாங்க நண்பர்களே. ஓகே, நம்ம பொறுத்து பார்க்கலாம். அப்டேட் வரட்டும். ஓகே, இதில் என்ன அப்டேட் வந்து நம்மளுக்கு மோர்பியஸ், மூன் நைட், எல்சா 3 பேருக்கும் அவேக்கனிங் ஸ்கில் வந்து கிடைக்க போகுது. பட் இதில் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்மளுக்கு மூன் நைட், எல்சா, கோஸ்ட் ரைடர் 3 பேருமே மிட் அப்டேட் தான் நமக்கு வந்து கிடைக்க போறாங்க. இது என்னோட ஒரு கெஸ் தான். ஏன்னா இந்த 3 கேரக்டரோட கேம் பிளே நம்மளுக்கு காமிக்கல. இதனால வந்து நமக்கு கோஸ்ட் ரைடர் மிட்மன்த்ல நமக்கு டைப் கூட கொடுக்கிறதுக்கான வாய்ப்புகள் இருக்கு. பொறுத்து பார்க்கலாம். நம்ம கோஸ்ட் ரைடருக்கு ரொம்ப ஆவலா எதிர்பார்த்திருக்கேன்.
Cage, thanks for joining me this week.
Of course. Also, we want to remind players, keep an eye out on our social media channels, both on our Facebook, Twitter, and our forum. We'll release all the latest updates regarding new features that are coming out, and as well as the new characters such as for Blade and, of course, Moon Knight, as you saw in the key art. So we look forward to it, and we hope you are too.
All right. Thanks so much. Till next time, agents.
இப்போ வந்து நம்ம லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீமுக்கான ரியாக்ஷன் நான் வந்து கொடுத்துட்டேன். இந்த லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீம் ரியாக்ஷன் உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்கா இல்லையாங்கிறது கீழே கமெண்ட்ல சொல்லுங்கள். இல்லாட்டி நம்ம ஏதாச்சும் மாற்றம் செய்யணுமாங்கிறதையும் கீழே கமெண்ட்ல சொல்லுங்கள். அது மட்டும் இல்லை, இந்த லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீம் ரியாக்ஷன் வீடியோவுக்கு நீங்கள் 50 லைக் மேலே நம்மளுக்கு இந்த வீடியோவில் வந்து வந்தால் தான் நான் இனிமேல் வரக்கூடிய எல்லா லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீமுக்கும் நான் ரியாக்ஷன் கொடுப்பேன். ஓகேங்களா? வீடியோ பார்த்த அனைவருக்கும் ரொம்ப நன்றி. உங்களை எல்லாரையும் அடுத்த ஒரு வீடியோவில் சந்திக்கும் வரை உங்களிடமிருந்து விடைபெறுவது உங்கள் ராக்கி.